Hi there, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new here. My name is Gina and today I have a fall Quince haul for you. So it's been a couple of months since I've added new pieces to my wardrobe. Actually, it hasn't technically been a couple of months. It's been a couple of months since I've shared what I've added for fall. And so I've had a few pieces that I've accumulated slowly. I've already started wearing quite a few of them. And yeah, I'm really excited. There's a couple of pieces that are going back. I'll tell you why as we kind of go through it. And I have a couple of other items that I think I want to swap out, although most of them are sweaters. And if you have been around my channel, you know I have a lot of sweaters. I love them. I wear a lot of them. That's all I wear pretty much all winter and fall, but I'm also very limited in closet space. And so I try to keep my sweaters just to my little sweater organizer that I have hanging in my closet. And that is feeling very full these days. So I might not add another sweater, we'll see. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I have a mix of pieces. I have everything from jackets to linen to cashmere to cotton sweaters. I think I have a pair of pants. Yeah, it's a big smattering of things. And so the first piece I want to show you, so this is actually my Quince cashmere cardigan that I've had for I think 2 seasons now. This is in the navy blue. It comes off a little more bright blue over here, but it's a pretty true navy. And actually, funny story, my husband just accidentally washed this, which if you have been around my channel. Also, I'm so sorry if there's background noise. My neighbor is doing construction and it's just unavoidable at this point. But I was going to tell you that my husband accidentally washed this cashmere sweater in the washer and put it in the dryer recently. And when I realized, I nearly throttled him. No, I was very, very nervous because if you've seen some of my other videos about knits, I hand wash all of my knits and I like to lay them flat to dry. I don't wash them very often to try to preserve their integrity, but it actually came out okay. Let me show you. So it's not totally destroyed or felted, which I'm shocked by. It does need a little bit of depilling, but the fit is pretty fine. And actually it may have shrank just a tiny bit, a little bit shorter, but actually it's better now because I always found this to be a little bit too long on me. And so I would always tuck this sweater in for the most part, but now it's like the perfect length where I can actually wear it untucked like comfortably and it hits the right spot. And even the arms didn't shrink too much, so it's not like unwearable for me. So I was like, oh, he kind of did me a favor. Lucky him this time. But yeah, he usually is very, very diligent about my linen and my cashmere / any of my sweaters. But somehow this one slipped by this time. But yeah, it's a happy accident because it fits a little bit better, and I'm really pleased that it's like it didn't damage my my sweater. So that's good news and a little bit of an update. But the first piece I really wanted to show you is this rib knit tank. And I'll put a picture on screen because it's a little bit cropped. I got this a bit on a whim because I haven't tried any of their a lot of basics from Quince, but I really want more of these types of tanks and tees to go underneath my sweaters for the fall. That's usually how I wear them. Occasionally I'll wear nothing underneath if it's a little bit warmer, but typically I do wear a little tank top underneath or a white t-shirt. And I like these rib knit tank tops because they sit so close to the body, so you don't get a bunch of extra bulking and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have quite a few of these in my collection, a couple from I think Everlane, a couple from Cezanne, and now I'm adding Quince to the repertoire because this is a really nice little basic especially for layering for me. It's a little thinner than my Cezanne ones for sure. I've washed it once already, worn it a few times, and I think that it will actually serve its purpose. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. They're a really affordable price. I'll link it in the bottom. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but definitely under $15, maybe even around 10, I don't know. So that's really great for a basic. So on to the rest of the haul. So in my last Quince video, I tried on a bunch of different pants, and one of the pants that I tried were these green linen pants, and they were actually some of the only ones I kept because the rest of the pants didn't really work for me. I think every other pair actually I returned, but I love those so much that I got them in black. I absolutely love this pant. I'll definitely insert some try-ons. This time I sized up a size, and so I got these in the medium instead of the small, which I think is what I originally purchased. The small in the green, it works perfectly fine, like the size is fine, until I washed it, and then I did notice that it shrank a little bit. So I did dry them specifically because I wanted to loosen the linen a little bit and just see how they washed. I won't be drying these in the dryer or the other ones anymore. I just don't want the linen to degrade very fast, so I'll air dry these. But this one fits so nicely. I think the size up is definitely better for me because I want something that's going to be really comfy and casual and like kind of skim my body, and yeah, and then just be very comfortable also in the winter months as I like transition sizes, because obviously I gain weight in the winter every single year. I definitely get more like weight around my middle, and so I want this to be really comfortable and not like not have the elastic kind of choking me in. And I do wear linen in the winter. I think linen is known to be like a spring summer fabric, but linen actually has really good warming properties. It's antimicrobial, it's very durable. So you can wear linen in the winter, and I absolutely do. Not typically outdoors, but I saw that this would be a great like at home easy lounge pant. And so I'm gonna wear it at home as a lounge pant, in the spring and summer, outdoors as part of my outfits. And yeah, I think that this will be a really good like year-round piece in the black. And since I was getting it in the black, I also got a black button-up. Again, a linen button-up. I also have this one in the olive martini color. So I have a black set now and the green set, because I just love this linen so much. I think these are really great shirts. I also got this in the medium, and it looks like a little pajama set, but a little bit nicer as well if you want to wear it around the house. I probably won't really wear it as a set as much. I don't do a lot of sets, but I will definitely be wearing this just as a layering piece. Linen adds a really nice texture, I find, and so yeah, I wear it year round in shirts. So the next piece I've already been wearing, even though the tag is still on. I've been wearing it in Zoom meetings around the house. I didn't want to remove the tag until I was sure I was going to actually keep it, and I absolutely am. And this is the cotton cocoon like boyfriend sweater, and it's very similar to the Jenny Kane version. Let me button this up so you can see the full thing. I used to have the Jenny Kane one in a green in 100% cotton. I think it was actually a cotton blend, to be honest, but it looked exactly like this. But I did not like how, there we go. I did not like how the Jenny Kane one washed. It started looking really like faded and old very quickly. And I ended up like selling it on at a really cheap price because it just felt grungy really fast. This one feels really nice quality. I love the thickness of their cotton knits. I recently got their 100% organic cotton fisherman sweater, and I am obsessed with it in the navy. That I think I shared in a previous video, and I've been wearing that from the summer because I would wear it when it was cool in the summer months, summer mornings, and I've been wearing it ever since, probably close to once a week. And then I decided to do the cardigan version, and I really love this natural color. It's like a beige color, but it's like very neutral. It's not too yellow, it's not too pink, which is what I look for a lot in my in the colors that I choose for my wardrobe. And yeah, it's super comfy. It's really beautiful, an incredible value, and I just love it. Look at these little buttons too. I like the little slight contrast, but still kind of monochrome button. Yeah, fantastic sweater. So highly, highly recommend this. I see this as one that I'll probably add in other colors, most likely a black. If they had this in like a really nice neutral charcoaly gray, I would definitely get that as well. Maybe another green, I don't know. But yeah, really, really nice sweater. Continuing with sweaters, so we are moving on to cashmere. I do really like Quince's cashmere. It's very affordable. It is very comfortable. I think because of the price point, also, you don't have to feel super precious with it, which I found when I invest a lot of money in cashmere, sometimes I'm like scared to wear it, which totally defeats the purpose. It's not the thickest cashmere, and it definitely pills, like you have to maintain it. So, you know, that I maintain all of my sweaters though. I just like, it comes with the territory of loving knits. I like to depill and take care of them so they'll wear a little bit better. But yeah, I haven't gotten any holes in my cashmere so far or anything like that. So the next piece, I really loved the silhouette, and it actually reminded me of one that I've seen at Banana Republic in the past like year or two. And it's this like camel colored cashmere sweater with this really cute like sweatshirt kind of detail around the neckline. And it's just like a nice way to make a crew neck a little more interesting. I really love the shape of this sweater. It also comes in like a lighter heather gray, which I was very tempted to get because I love a gray sweater, but I feel like I have enough. I think I have 2 in my collection, so I really didn't need another one. So I wanted to try out this camel color, but unfortunately, I don't think this is the color for me. It is way too close to my skin tone. I was hoping it'd be a little more rich, but it's a nice color. It's very neutral, which I think Quince does a good job about making pretty versatile colors. But I don't think that I should be keeping this because I think it'll make me look like I'm almost nude. So I'm gonna be sending this one back. I might swap it out for a black or a gray if those are in stock, because I really, really do love this style. I think this kind of sweater is perfect for an office. Like, it's not too thick or thin, and then it feels a little more elevated, but then especially if you're business casual or like casual in your office, you still have a little bit more of that detail. And like, I still go into the office 2 times a week. We're hybrid, so I do need like something a little bit nicer. I'm not gonna go in like just my t-shirt and jeans all the time. So yeah, I really like this, but the color is absolutely not for me. The next sweater I am so thrilled about. I posted a short as soon as it arrived. I was like in some shorts and a tank, I think, hanging around my house when it arrived, and I fell in love with it. It is this varsity red, and it's coming off a little more warm tone. It's very much a very classic, almost Christmas red, but really beautiful red cashmere cardigan. And it's really similar to the one that I have now, but it's their new crop style. So it's slightly cropped. Let's see if I can give you a full overview. There we go. So you can see the difference. And this one looks so much like the one from Reformation that was on my wish list last winter. I think I included it in a couple of videos. And I think I even included it in my like holiday gifting, like what I would love to have video. And I'm so happy to see that Quince came out with a very similar version. The fit is lovely. I think it's gonna be great for the holidays, but also I love this red in my wardrobe like year round, especially spring and fall, because it's one of the few pops of color that I have in my wardrobe. I wear a lot of green, navy, gray, black, brown, but then every so often a pop of red just kind of breaks up the monotony of my earth tones. So yeah, love, love, love this sweater. It actually feels a bit thicker than the one I'm wearing, which I have found interesting. It definitely has a different cut, like you'll see around the neckline, it's ribbed. Let's see if you can see that. Whereas this one is not. It's not a ribbed style. So it is different. It's not just a cropped version of this, it's a different knit altogether. And then the buttons are also larger. So you can see here, there's the buttons here, and these are the buttons. Oops, let's see if I can make this a little bit easier for you. These are the buttons on this one. So these ones are actually bigger, they're thicker. These ones are like mother of pearl buttons, and they're very delicate and obviously in a contrasting white or mother of pearl color. And these ones match, which I really like. So yeah, amazing find. I think this sold out very quickly. I was really happy to be able to grab it when I did. I got it in the medium. And yeah, I'll let you know how it wears in. I'm hoping that it does as well as this one has. Maybe a little better since it does feel quite a bit thicker than this. Okay, I told you this was an accumulation. I have 3 more pieces, a silk piece, another linen piece, and a leather piece. So the next piece is this gorgeous burgundy silk top. It's not steamed or anything. You can see it has this very nice closure detail in the back that just kind of folds over. It's really pretty. And I loved this color on the website. I think they call this wine tasting, and it's a purpley burgundy. Like, it's not a reddish burgundy, it's definitely more on the purple side. And I just really like their silk, so I wanted to try a silk top. I think my silk pieces are only the skirts, I believe. Unless I'm forgetting something, the skirts and a dress. Yeah, I don't think I have any other silk pieces in my collection. And so I was like, okay, it's time to try a top. I thought this would be really great for work, especially with the holidays coming, holiday parties, work conferences, end of year retreats, all of that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, this is gonna be really great, like tucked into a pair of trousers, I imagined, especially like this. And then you can also wear a little bit more oversized and open. I loved the high-low split hem on this. I thought that that would be a really nice detail too if I wore it with like more casually with like high-waisted jeans. And so yeah, I thought this would be a nice addition, but I really don't think I'm gonna keep this. I love the color, but I don't see myself reaching for it. I think it feels, for some reason, even though I love burgundy, a purpley burgundy just feels too mature for me. Almost like that's a color my mom would wear, not I would wear. I don't know why. I have that like in my head for some reason. And maybe it's because this is so similar to like the lipstick she would always choose and things like that. But for some reason it just, I'm like, oh, I don't feel like mature enough to wear this color. I don't know what it is. Or maybe the color just really doesn't suit me and subconsciously I'm just creating reasons. I'm not sure. I do love more of a reddish burgundy. And the funny thing is, this is the second time I've had a more purpley burgundy this season where I've added it to my wardrobe and realized it doesn't work. The other thing was a bag, and that bag didn't work for a multitude of reasons, but I was really attracted to this purpley color. And then this blouse came and I was like, actually, I don't know if I would wear this. If this were an olive green, hands down, I'd wear it. Black, absolutely. Don't need any more black tops. The chocolate brown, absolutely. Like there's a lot of other colors where I'm like, oh, I would definitely wear that. But this one, for some reason, I don't know. I don't know if it really goes in my wardrobe or if I'm gonna reach for it. The next piece is a dress. You have seen this dress on my channel before. I loved that gingham A-line dress so much that I got it in black. This one is 100% linen. It has that square neckline I'm going to show you. And I got it because I love black dresses. I love black dresses in the summer. I love them year round. I finally have just admitted to myself that I am not huge on color and pattern. I'll have a couple of special pieces, but for the most part, I think I need to just stick to black because it's so versatile and I'm always reaching for them, and I love having different silhouettes to choose from. So I got this mostly because I was nervous that this would sell out and not come back next year. So that's not great, but a little bit of scarcity mindset there. But also I know that I'll wear this in the winter as well. I see myself wearing this with cardigans. I see myself wearing it with a black turtleneck underneath. And yeah, I think there's just like a variety of ways I can still wear this in the fall season. Probably not so much in the winter, but in the fall, and then definitely in the spring and summer. So I just really love this silhouette on me. So it has these bust darts that kind of shape you a little bit in the front. And I'm sorry, this is so wrinkly, it's hard to see in linen. And then it has this in the back, this panel with the elastic, which I really love. It has an elastic and it has a zipper. So it just really holds you in without being constrictive. And also you don't have to worry so much if your weight changes. It most likely will still fit unless you have like significant changes. And then I also love that it has these buttons here, so it's very adjustable in the straps. Like it's just a very comfortable dress. It has pockets, it's A-line, and it just fits in the way that I need it to fit my body. So yeah, really, really love this dress. I've loved it in that gingham that I got in the summer, or I guess I got it in the spring and wore it all summer. And now in the black, I think that I'll just wear this even more because black isn't memorable, and I'll just rinse and repeat, wear it, wear it, wear it. Okay, I saved maybe the best piece for last. I don't know, it's hard to say because I really love that red cashmere cardigan, but I have been eyeing this jacket for such a long time. Honestly, not that long, but I've been resisting buying another leather jacket. You might already notice that I love a leather jacket. I have a really cute brown one that I got last year or the year before. And then I have another Quince black leather jacket that I've had for several years. I got before my son was born. I called it my cool mom jacket, and I love that jacket. I wear it often, very often, probably more often than I should. But then I saw this leather jacket, again, another moto jacket. And I just was like, yes, yes, I have to have it. This one is much bigger, more oversized, and maybe I'll do a comparison video sharing both of them side by side so you can see in case you're trying to decide. But this one is just a bit of a boxier, a little bit more like cool girl aesthetic jacket. And when it arrived, I have to show you some of the details. I was so impressed by the hardware, and it just smells so good. It smells like a new car. The hardware is so beautiful. I love that it's not shiny. Like you can kind of see it's like this brushed silver. So it's not shiny in your face like moto jacket. It's very subtle. And the leather itself, it looks so shiny on camera, but it doesn't look overly shiny or plasticky in real life. It's just so supple and buttery soft. Like whoever conditioned this piece of leather did an incredible job, because this is just beautiful. It feels so, so good. I love all of the hardware. It's like, you know, it has really nice detail. This doesn't just open up. It has a really nice piece of pebbled leather inside. And like, look at the contrast between the smoother leather and then the pebbled leather here. Like, it's just really nicely done, really beautiful. All YKK zippers, which are really nice quality. And it's fully satin lined, so it's easy to get on and off, which is important with a heavier leather jacket like this, so you're not feeling like cumbersome or really tight when you're pulling on and off. This is more oversized, and I got it in a size medium, so it doesn't feel like constrictive at all on me. And yeah, it just has really beautiful details. The back as well, really nice seaming, very classic. I think that, you know, moto jackets, they have their trends. I remember in like the earlier 2000s, there were a lot of like it was very trendy to have a moto jacket. And I went through so many. I had one that was like brown and red at one point. I ended up giving to my sister, who really rocks it. Different colored leathers, all of that. Like they can go through a lot of trends, but I find myself now gravitating towards like just a classic brown or black that will last hopefully my entire life, fingers crossed, and maybe beyond. So love, love, love this jacket, and just the quality of it, like real pockets everywhere. Like it's just really, really a nice jacket. So I love this. I think that this will be fantastic through the winter with a sweater underneath. Like it's big enough where I can fit a chunkier sweater underneath it and layer it up and really make this like my winter leather jacket. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the pieces below. Let me know if there are any pieces that you are loving from Quince, because I'm always browsing their website, trying to see what's new, what would be a good value. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.